the Big Easy, New Orleans, Louisiana, and Caesars Superdome. The opportunity to finish this season on a high note for both of these teams in the R&L Carriers New Orleans Bowl. It's the Liberty Flames and the Marshall Thunder in Oregon. These days, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in pregame with the Marshall head coach. He understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their
kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Liberty Flames offense will have the ball first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a double.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a win.
Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Look out! Trying to escape and get it himself. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. They boot it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. In this one. And here comes the big tight end, Toby Payne. He's been a really good complementary piece to this passing attack. Going with the counter play here. Turning it on! Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Makes the grab. It's Norton. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Rid of it on the RPO. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Catch in the middle, it's Payne. Good execution, they move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Marshall moved the chains through the air, now they have it on first down. The give. Could be an alley. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Going for 6. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall!
And that's exactly how you draw up your opening drive. You want to get your quarterback comfortable, get him on script, in rhythm, and he was. 4 for 4 on that drive, finishing off with a touchdown pass in the end zone. He comes out absolutely on fire.
And the extra point is good. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. The ride. Swapped immediately. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the run, it's Udo. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. The give to the back. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Neutral zone infraction. Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. Quick handoff. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Motion from the wideout. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
So it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. 3rd down. We'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got the tight end. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. 2nd and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw again. But a little time, lets it go. They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throws to the tight end. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Looking for room, it's Udo. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the tight end. Handoff again. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And the Flames will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Trying to take it back. They drag it down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Nice move there. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. 2nd down coming up. back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Not much there on the line. He gets 1 to the 31. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is in the air. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Motion from the wide receiver. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. On the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. On a ground to cover here on third and long. They'll send the back in motion. Moving the pocket, it's Henderson. Throws for the tight end. Working the middle. He's got enough for the first down, and they might get some extra. It looked like a face mask to me. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. Wants to throw on first. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Right at the line. Finds a crease at the 20. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Flames trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Udo. And he's in. Touchdown, Liberty. The extra point here would tie the game.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone.
On the extra point. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, Dave. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They try to pop a run on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Out wide right, it's Norton. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. From the gun, it's Boston. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Fires to the wideout. Nice play to knock that one down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Sends it back in motion. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. On the ground, it's Coleman. Gives him a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. Sweet cut there. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. The give. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Powers inside. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Drops back. It's Henderson. It's dropped after taking the hit. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. It's Udo. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They'll run it on the counter. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Flames will hustle to the line.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Got it behind the line. It's Coleman.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. He'll pitch it. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Kick is in the air. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down mark. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. Marshall will be forced to punt. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. In traffic, it's Cunningham. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Right side, it's Johnson. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Coleman open on the right. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking for a big play. To the end zone. Touchdown, Flames.
And the offense breaks the tie takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. From the gun. He's out past the 35. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And as we wind down here in the first half, the offense will just take a knee and try to muster its forces for the second half attack as they trail going to the break. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Reese, thanks. Talk about an entertaining first half, and always such a fun and vibrant environment there at the New Orleans Bowl. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the New Orleans Bowl.
The Flames will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Out wide right, it's Norton. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wide receiver going in motion. Out wide left, it's Culliver. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Right side, it's Culliver. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Looking for running room. Just smothered on the play. Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Out wide right, it's Payne. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Snagged in the middle, it's Culliver. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Nowhere to go on that one. He's going to lose 5. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. To the air, it's Henderson. Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking for the edge. Quarterback keep. He'll toss it. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. Pulls it. He'll try to get to the marker himself. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down. Keeps it himself. He'll keep it again on the option. Good pick up there. He gets enough for the first down. And the Flames are moving quickly down the field. Drops back on first down. Right side, it's Person.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. And it's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Quarterback will keep it. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. The Flames kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Motion from the wideout. Running inside. It's Udo. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. The give. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Udo. He'll be dropped. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. The hand to the running back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. Got enough for the first down. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st and 10 as the clock winds under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Fresh center downs going to the air. Caught. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down to the air. Makes the grab. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. As if we are ready to get things started here in the 4th quarter. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. Makes the grab. They convert on 3rd down as he gets him to the 46-yard line. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Driven back. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Sells the fake. Rushes on. And it's a sack.
One guy up front loses his focus, and it leads to that sack. And it's unfortunate because they had all 11 guys on the same page. These last 2 drives, obviously scoring a touchdown, the last timeout, and really doing a nice job even on this drive of moving the football, and then it comes to that one critical 3rd down, one guy not doing what he's supposed to do, and now you're set up in 4th and long, and it looks like they're going to have to punt.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. On the ground with the counter. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They give it back to it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. The run inside. It's Price. They put the brakes on it. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll try to do it himself. Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Next going for the goal line. Touchdown! Thundering herd! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. Follows his blocks. It's Udo. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Gets the back moving. On play action. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And that's a really nice job by this defense. 2nd down is super short, probably expecting some kind of run, but stayed disciplined, played the pass, did a great job in the secondary, got the sack, and made this 3rd down a lot more fun on their end.
At the 40, there he goes. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Flames moving quickly to the line.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Be brought down quickly after a very short game. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Piles his way ahead. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. Going with the ground game left. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. One possession game, getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Coleman. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Around 4 minutes to play in this postseason battle. Trying to get the corner. Keeps it, looking for the edge. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. He'll do it himself. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Moves the pocket. It's Henderson. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Unloads in the nick of time. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's gone! And they regain the lead.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
A snap, lost the throw to start this drive. Left side is Norton. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got rid of it just in time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quick give. It's Davis. Turning it on. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. No wasted time as the defense uses the timeout here. 1:54 left to play. The Flames have it with a 1st and goal. Going to the run. It's Udo. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Flame! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Wilkins. Completes it in the middle. They pull him down, but he's got enough. It'll be a 1st down for this offense. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And after that long completion for their 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
And he gets rid of it. 2nd and long here. Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Makes the grab down the middle. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Out wide right, it's Boston.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. All right, wait a minute here. They are going to send out the field goal unit and take what they hope is a sure points. And they're already in a desperate situation. They'll try to get the field goal, and they'll need the ball back. And he got it! And they're back within a score here in the 4th. Just under 30 seconds seconds left, so they've got a chance if they can get this onside kick.
And this is why you keep fighting. You just got your score on offense. Now you needed a miracle to come through with the onside kick so you can get one more possession to maybe go win this football game. Nice execution. And guess what? There's still time left on the clock.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Out wide left, it's Payne. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Lost the throw on first. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had, plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward,